Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Sabretooth, Issue 2. This is a 4-part miniseries from Marvel Comics in 1993. Written by Larry Hama, art by Mark Texeira, art assist by Michael Baer, letters by Richrd Starkings, edited by Bob Harris, colors by Marie Javins. Sabretooth is furious at the betrayal of Birdie, and he tries to explain to her, in very violent chase terms, that he's unhappy. So they go on a little chase while he expresses his feelings, and it's mostly road rage, and she finds out what Tribune did to her in a very cinematic car accident as they connect, and she learns that he's supposed to go after Mystique, and that ends them up in Paris, where Mystique is on her way to a date. Well, Sabretooth's not about to let that happen, so he breaks in, where she promptly sets him on fire before trying to escape through the subway, and of course the chase ensues. And on the subway, we learn that Mystique knows a little something about Sabretooth's past, because apparently she can shapeshift into his mother, and she tells him that she learned this secret from Sabretooth, who told his darkest secrets to her in Berlin before he went into a secret program and had memory blocks put in. But there was somebody else in that program as well, and we left with a cliffhanger ending with an awesome preview for next issue as to who's going to be in there and who her dinner date is. This was actually a really good issue. The cover's pretty good. It's a bit of a pinup, but it does relate to what's going on in the book, and you can enjoy this one on its own. There's enough here that you get an idea of what happened in the previous issue, and it's really just several chase sequences linked together. Now, the art is pretty solid. It's not my favorite style, but I do like it. It really grows on you quite a bit as you go through the miniseries. Now, inside in the center of the book is a insert, so you'll want to look for that if you're a big-time collector. And this one is for the Hunt for Magneto contest from Sega Genesis, and it has an entry form with a scratch-off and a trading card with the staples between the trading card and the entry thing. So you'll want to be aware of that. My card is of Quicksilver with Crystal and Luna, so that will affect condition. Now, the story is fine. I had no problem with it. Like I said, the art's good. It's a different style than a lot of comics from this era, so it is a little too dark occasionally, would be my only real complaint, because it's very heavy on shadows and blacks, and that can make it a little difficult to see faces sometimes because there's a lot of heavy shading. But other than that, it's fine. It gets the job done, and it was a fun storyline. The language is much more like an old noir movie, so some people might get thrown off by that, but if you like old detective movies, you'll probably dig it. I thought it was fun. I'm glad I bought it. These usually go for less than $5 currently, so you'll be able to pick it up for about the price of a new comic, but I pulled one out of a dollar bin, so shouldn't be too difficult to track it down at a reasonable cost. And it's definitely worth a read. It's much better written than anything on the stands today, and a lot more fun. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.